All right, it's super hot, y'all. I'm just a little bit irritated. Just now getting the air conditioner up and running, I think. This shit came quick. I'm turning into my mom. She can't stand being in the heat. It's just this, twisted shower time thing that got me not liking it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's not into someone. We got these karmic friends in reverse that's going into bankrupt because they stole from somebody. All right? They're not unbothered. They actually bothered and they don't want you back. I'm telling you, whatever this energy is, somebody not into you, not crying. This is like somebody that was with a group of people that was stealing from you. Either they were stealing from you too, or they mad because this whole thing didn't work out behind your back. Like, so of course somebody is not going to want to chase you anymore or whatever. Maybe they feel stupid. Like, I was trying to come back towards you something, but then where was the where was the something? Because if I was accusing you of, if you was doing work behind the scenes, if these are like avenging energies or something, why not come to me and say, guess what? This is what was going on. Let me show you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me being an intuitive, picking up this energy, because all these somebody is rotten in this group. So this is somebody that got to choose between you and this group of people that went together with this scam to steal from their queen or their wife or their twin flame or whoever they're supposed to be with. And these people didn't like how you was talking about something that they do, laughing at what they do, because they thought they was going to get away with this. You caught on to it. And now this person can't like you and be friends with you because of these people that, try to think you got to get bad karma because you found out what they was doing. It's almost like zombies. Like, these people don't know that they was turned to demons in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? You stopped doing the work of God for a long time. We got moves in silence and creativity muncher in the upright. Somebody was stealing your intel. That's why I don't like when people say like landlord. Maybe this your landlord or something. Y'all know what you talking about. You're talking about like kingpins or something. That's not fucking landlords. You're giving power to something because this is like some ratchet group of people that wanted to be in power or something like this. You see what I'm saying? Whoever this is, moving on, thank you, next. They don't know what they want to do. This could be somebody around people. They could be trapped. We got the obsessed lover with a gun to this person's head. This could be somebody that needs your help, okay? But like I said, this person could have thought it was funny to leave you out of something, and now they need you. It's almost that song I think Drake got, "You Gonna Need Me When I'm Gone." But it's like if somebody and somebody is the same person, not to a certain extent, but like if they're connected, right? Because when we talk about peer-to-peer communication, somebody saying, what's the difference? If you are this man and we were taunting you in the earthly realm and we've been taunting this person in public or in the public eye in the celebrity status, because if you had peer-to-peer communication, that means that y'all was using him to anchor to me, to see through me and then steal from me from a higher position, because celebrities are not higher literally, but they're higher when they have pull, they have connections, they have people that love them. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, so that don't mean that I'm doing what that person is doing. I don't know. That don't mean that this person is doing what I'm doing. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that two people are bound in some kind of way, even if they are in different lifestyles or something like this. Now, somebody could have thought they was slick in leaving me is not peer-to-peer communication because we can't go back and forth with messaging, but they can see what I'm doing, but I can't see what they doing. That would be the difference. So whatever they doing, I don't have shit to do with. And whatever I'm doing with, they just spying on me. Nosy, all up in your business. So these is people that could trick or find out where I'm staying for the weekend for find out where I'm staying for my birthday weekend, and then plant a murder scene in that hotel. You know what I'm saying? And then say that I was there and I did it because I was at that hotel. And since I can't defend myself in the air because I am the original air, but you got me knocked out of the air. You trying to make me an earthly being only. So I can't fight. I can't protect myself against what people are saying on the higher realm, because when you think about it, yeah, you don't, if somebody just saying something like, oh, you stupid fat bitch or something when you at the grocery store, okay, you got the choice to say something back to that person or just let them say what they saying and keep walking. But this is when this turns into a hate crime, is when people that have the means to come to you and harm you because of something that you're saying, online or on your platform, when that leads from speaking, with these people speaking turns into actually violence. You get what I'm saying? And some people don't have that. Queens and presidents, there's laws against talking shit to these people. You can be at the park and talk shit to people at the park and bully them as much as you want. And that's for y'all as these type of people or something to figure that shit out. Maybe somebody gonna do something too far, and then you'll be able to call the police on them or something. That's handled on that level. But some of us have been left stranded, and we have we supposed to be having mega strength, or we supposed to be having like some type of movement, or we have some type of protection, and is being disrespected by people that feel like that should not be respected. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a certain if you think about it, like the Obama kids. Yeah, okay, Obama ain't the president. These people probably went to school, had a somewhat regular life, because you can't really have a regular life after somebody knows that you a kid of a president. Even if you in a lower sector and this is some seed or some stranded kids or some misfit kids that was had by these presidents and affairs and stuff throughout the years. When people find out who they are, you have no choice but to move them in a different sector and put a different covering over them, because now people know who this person is. To do that, exploit this person without their permission and without their knowledge and leave them there is some type of abuse. These people should never be trusted with any type of positions of power or whatever this is, especially if these are people that had these babies and they know they out there, that maybe you weren't used as a science project or you wasn't used by the heavens to populate. That's different. Aliens or something coming down here splicing your seed and you didn't know and you couldn't do nothing about it. You couldn't say nothing. But if this is something where you knew you was messing with these women and you knew you left some children back there, that's your fucking responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? So some of these people are the ones that wanted your seat in the future, and they allowed this to happen to you. Hope your ass will die. You get what I'm saying? But some of us is chosen by God too, and that's the difference. That's the difference. Do you see what I'm saying? I could be a child at school that's pretty well behaved. I don't cuss in front of my teachers. You know, I do these things or whatever like this. And I could be in the classroom, I'm well behaved in the classroom or whatever. And one day some girl come up to me and like, yeah, bitch, you was messing with my man or something like this. And I could jump up out my seat and be like, bitch, who the fuck is you talking to? I don't know the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a split personality. That's me, motherfucker. If you coming at me like that, that's what the fuck you gonna get. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bite my tongue a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? You want to come lip boxing with me, you gonna have something on your hands. Okay? You want to argue with me, bitch, I'm going to tear your fucking whole skin off your face with my words. You understand? Because I could go there. Just know that the extreme is there. Okay? This is somebody thought, oh, you live on that side of town. Yeah, I do. But before I lived on this side of town, motherfucker, I lived on that side of town. You go what I'm saying? Yeah, before I lived on this side of town, I lived on that side of town. So I don't know what because somebody could be like, oh, you know how the nearest, they was like, oh, you know, how did you know this language or whatever? It's like, yeah, before, you know, my mom's original, you know, my mom's original term is this. You could have a child that's out there separate from you right now. You know what I'm saying? And people, and they was raised around a separate group of people to breed them to do a separate thing or behave a certain way. And then somebody could have seen this child, or imagine a child in foster home or adopted. They're pretty cordial, pretty good all the time. And then one day you find them out there fighting and they talking like this and like, where you get that from? Yeah, my mama, that's my mama language, motherfucker. That's my mama's language. You dig? Before you, okay? So that's what I'm saying. But I don't know if it's just me or where I come from. I'm trying to think. You know, most time people end up like tripping over their tongue or something. If you get me there to 100 and we going at it, yeah, you probably ain't gonna win that battle. I'm not gonna go like that with you online. No, you're gonna hear me talking some kind of way on here when I'm talking out the situation to the audience. But I'm not going back and forth online with no bitch, okay, that I can't even see, that I can't put my hands on. See, but that's the thing. These girls have paid their way up to a position where they can put their hands on you. where they can get somebody to come by your house and sneak in your house and harm you. So that's when words, that's when, and if you have, say you have a big group of people in an app or something, it's 1,000 of them, and they focused on one person. That is a hate crime. That shit should be addressed, whether it's being done in a public eye or not, because eventually that person is going to get, that person could be getting harmed by these people if they have the means to get to that person. That's when words become something else. Do you get what I'm saying? And for somebody to say anything, there's a billion people that's on, billions of people that's on YouTube right now that have gossip columns, and they sit there and talk about people over and over again all day long. They must have some type of protection, because we don't even go in on people like that. We just basically pick up the, I know who was surrounded at me or with me when I was going through this 7-year war or something like this. And so I be picking up on shit like, yeah, I remember when that was happening. That's because that motherfucker was doing this or something like this. You get what I'm saying? I'm not talking about these people's, whatever this is, and it doesn't matter. Hey! It doesn't matter. Who are you telling to shut the fuck up? You? If you're gonna, why? If you're gonna, are you thinking you're gonna be talking to me like that? My child, and you don't need to say anything about it. Be quiet. Okay, because both of y'all got some kind of funky ass attitude out here against Bun. He keeps doing things I asked her not to. Period. I'm her mother. I'm going to stay. Okay, well, I don't like the energy that you and Dad is carrying towards her. Take care of her today. I was a minute ago. There's no energy. I'll take care of her. Chocolates. She ate all of my Panda Express. Okay. Her issue is that she's not listening, so shut. Okay. You know you're not going to tell me to shut up in my motherfucking house. Well, you're not going to tell me what to do with my kid, right? It doesn't matter. I am. If it looks like something that's not right, I'm going to say something. I can't spank her leg. I don't like the way that y'all doing with her. The way that you had a belt and wrapped around my body, I wouldn't be concerned about tapping a child on their leg. You ain't never even really got no damn whooping when you was little. I wouldn't be concerned when you looked. I don't like the way that you guys are acting with her today. Go back in your room. I didn't whoop you with a belt when. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't even, you the kid that got the less whoopings. Fuck you talking about? But what I'm saying is, and I am the woman of the house, and what I said is that you're not going to be telling me to shut the fuck up in my house. You have a bigger issue right now that you're dealing with, and you're not going to fucking be taking it out on no child. Yeah, but if you're going to hit her, then it's going to be a fucking problem. I can spank her if I want to. What do you think? I don't want to spank it. Okay, go back in your room when your mom said. You don't tell me I can't hit Ariella when she doesn't listen to me. I didn't say but you're dealing with you. Okay, you are dealing with something else right now. What you pissed off about? I'm literally upset because I'm looking for my chocolate. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it probably ain't a good time to be spanking her if you're just mad about chocolate. I'm not gonna allow it. It's about her taking my things and sneaking. Okay, well, okay. She's sneaking. Okay, well, tell her that. That's exactly what tell her that. Tell her that. She's gonna get a spanking. Tell her that. I did tell her that. Okay, well, you don't have to spank her. I told her all you care about is when she starts crying. Okay. That's why I told you to mind your business because you don't know what's going on. Okay, but you're not about to be telling me to shut up in my house. Okay, but you're not gonna. If I feel like you are attacking a child for no reason, I'm gonna say something. It's not for no reason. Okay, or taking something too far, I'm gonna say something. So what are you talking about? Go in your room, bun. Oh, now you're telling her to do something she's not gonna. No, if that's what you want. Understand what I'm saying, right? Leah, get up. You got something up your ass already before you even came in here. We got gaslighting. Oh, let me calm down real quick, y'all, because this is what this fucking first card out is, gaslighting. So somebody could be gaslighting to try to do something here. Okay, but I'm just saying. No, Mom, that's what you just did. What you just did. Okay, I don't want to talk about it anymore. What I just did is because you're trying to tell me to shut up in my house. Because you're interrupting. I'm not interrupting shit. Whenever you say something, it interrupts my punishment with my kid. Okay. It doesn't matter. I just said, It does. Yes, it does. No, it don't matter. If she hears you in the back, she doesn't. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and argue with about it. Okay, so stop talking to me. Shit. Don't say anything the next time I spank her then. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say in my house. Okay, and then it's gonna be a fucking problem. You don't get to shove her down like no fucking dog. It is my business. That's the thing. We got memories in reverse. The woman was wrath and went after the lust of the seed. To make war with her seed. Somebody is mad. They could be using technology or something to try to attack somebody or gaslight somebody. Okay. You just want a reason to leave, to not take care of your fucking responsibility. Somebody got some memories in reverse about some type of ruin. All right. And excuse me, we got the light. Excuse me. Something could have happened to somebody with this in their tarot reading name or something like this. Like the light, I got the light, or light worker, or I don't know. It could be a light worker. Something could have happened to somebody. Okay. Somebody was looking nosy, being all up in your business, and they deleted some memories from this person. So again, if they scattering or compartmentalizing us with clones or past versions of ourselves that are stuck, you know, in different frequencies or something like this, we got the light in the reverse because they deleted some memories. So there could be somebody that got like raped by a mass. I keep seeing something about like a train being ran on somebody. Somebody could be saying that that was you, that happened to as a youth, but it actually could be another person that's already a demon, and they took these memories out of this demon so that they can make this demon look. I was hearing that a lot of people are storing this energy to keep it close to them. They're storing it in their pets, like their wicked ways. So it's like not only probing people or so-called people, but probing their pets. Okay, because some people are get down from there, bud. Some people are storing something. They're storing something humanly or something in pets. Because maybe we're not there yet, where people are scanning people's pets. Because a regular person's pet, your dog, you know, is to protect you. If somebody come in your house, yeah, they can bite them. But your dog is not supposed to get on the loose every night and you let it go out there and bite people. Now, if you're a human and they're calling men dogs that are, they have their own life or whatever, but their thing is to keep watch of the community or something. If people are rousing up against their queen that may not have that intel to protect herself or pick up on these things, there could be people, men, women, whatever this is around you that can pick up on things that's going to happen to you, and they can be there to stop these people from doing this. It's almost like X-Men or something like this, or they can use something to call something in or something. So if a queen, yes, the queen can have a lot of men around here, and those men are licensed to kill people that run up on the queen. It don't matter if it was a mistake. If somebody run towards the queen and grab on, they're gonna fuck him up. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so regular people, commoners, peasants, and servants, and these people don't have those types of vehicles or dogs, or should not have them around them. There's certain weapons that people can have a right to carry a gun, but you can't carry that kind of gun. That's a military grade gun. If we catch you with that gun, you going your ass to jail, because that's military. That's like telling me that if people are weaponized to be nuclear weapons, if I'm a weapon, if I was created off of the a government agency or a royal agency, I could be a weapon. I could be that type of weapon. I could be that grade. But for you just to be grabbing bitches out the hood or on lower ranking and shit like this and giving them the same skills that you would give a weapon like me if I was to turn into a gun for somebody, that's not right. You can't do that. And that's what I said. And some people is taking advantage of this shit here and letting regular people have these high grade things where it can go past talking about each other online, and you know that y'all talking about each other, whether you saying names or not, to somebody using some tools and materials to get to my house and try to hurt me or shoot me, or if I was a Westworld member and they all found out about that, then they could kill me over and over again, and I'm never knowing that I'm dying. I'm never know, and now people looking at me like I'm a fucking freak or something like this. And now other people want to join in and doing this, and they say, "Well, this person can't feel it," or something like this, but you can feel it. It's something about the feeling that people are abusing you, but you don't have the information or the things. So when the watchers on the wall are seeing people do this to people over and fucking over again, you motherfuckers don't get to keep that position. You don't get to keep those out. We'll give it to somebody else that's gonna do the job and remove the fucking trash. And like I was saying earlier, if this is biblical, and these men was marrying me, like how the girl in the Bible got married, and then she said the first thing that she wanted as that wedding gift was for him to behead John the Baptist. If it's about 100 niggas that married me and benefited off of being connected to me without my permission, it's 100 niggas that owe me 100 heads. And they the ones that's the most filthy and unethical right now. So that's what I'm saying. So I can call that shot. I can call that shot. You can't call that shot. You see what I'm saying? So somebody is trying to strip somebody's power. Not that I've done it before, but if I know that this is the kind of games y'all playing, and I know that this, so you want to remove that power so you can say, now, bitch, what you saying? Now we can fuck you up or something like this. And like I said, you don't have the right to do that. And now since I know you've been fucking me up for 30 years, it's my turn. And you going to sit your ass down and take these ass whoopings. You get what I'm saying? Spiritual or legal. Okay? It's just what the fuck it sound like to me. So somebody must have fell out of heaven, or something has happened here, because the way that my alleged spouse, okay, was just talking to my D baby, and the way that this alleged daughter, which could be my sister, this could be the two people that was fucking around in the underworld behind my back. Do you understand what I'm saying? They could have killed my real children and my real husband, and these motherfuckers are sitting in the house with me because it's like a demon is inside of them. The way that they've been acting towards this child. So, I'm going to keep her. Okay, I'm going to keep her right now because, and let them go cool off or do whatever the fuck they're doing. Somebody is trying to be some kind of way. Because even the way that he was talking to me, like, you ain't going to go to whatever, to this meeting or whatever. No, I don't want, it's hot. The heat haven't been working. I didn't take no shower. And I'm not going sitting around all them damn people in the heat some more. No, I'm not going to this meeting. I've been to every fucking thing for these kids, they whole motherfucking life. I don't have to go to every track meet. No, you could go. You just now starting. I did the shit already for 30-something years, for 25 years. You go. Shit. At least somebody there. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Yeah, this could be a joint effort to get something to pop off or something like this. This is like, what I'm saying? I don't play around with no fucking kids now. She be getting on my nerves too, the D baby, sometimes, because she real rowdy. But I don't fucking play around. I don't abuse kids. I never have. You understand what I'm saying? So this could be something where these people is trying to show, yeah, you see how this person could get or something like this. But this channel is raw and motherfucking real. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. Now these motherfuckers gonna take this video and put this shit viral in the dark. But they don't want me to get the numbers or something like this. But that shit was real. It was authentic. I didn't put on. That shit didn't come out on purpose. I really don't like the sound of arguing online. But I'm not trying to hide shit either. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day. You're not telling me my channel ain't real. And scripted, motherfucker. It's not no fucking scripted channel. I don't like I could tell when that demon is here. Somebody fell from grace, or somebody lost a position or something here. Okay? These could be also people disconnecting me from my tribe and harming these people. And they're like, man, I got to turn away from Christ because we getting our ass whooped or something like this. This person don't care about us, but it's something that they all plan to do. It's like too late. When I said too late for repentance, these people are doing something here. And this should be something that is really looked at by the military or the Air Force or something like this, because this shit is getting out of hand. I feel like these little arguments and explosions that be happening, you know what I'm saying, to people, or when we get into these little altercations inside or outside of our house, at the grocery store or whatever, there's something bigger or something spookier going on in the background. Somebody did something to somebody. Okay, I'm hearing somebody that you loved. This could be a lover energy, or maybe, like I said, this could be somebody that thought that they was connected to you, but they not. They listen to these people to do these sex rituals and stuff like this, and when you did that, you got disconnected from the energy, and now you at the hands of these people, these obsessed people that want to own you. This is like scraping off serial numbers out of vehicles, putting them in chop shops, changing people's faces and shit like this. We got slight here, so somebody could be doing this out of some. It's like a slightful thing that someone is doing. Goose, go sit down. Go sit down. I really do think, because I was just looking at her face the other day, I'm like, damn, you look like Evelyn. I think that this is a child that there's a daughter that was had that looked like me in this masculine. Yes. And then there's one that looked like this masculine in my sister. That's why this person is going to have to give up all their rights or title or something to something because somebody is a cheater. Okay, there's something freaky going on about how these, I'm in one dimension and y'all are in other dimensions where you've been able to control the narrative, and your ass is going to be going to jail for whatever you've been doing. Lying on me, talking about I'm not a good mother or something like this. That's all some bullshit. These people know I was the best mother out of all these people, and I had my children with me 99% of the fucking time. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not being prideful. I wish you would, because I know all these people and I know how they operated with their children. And I know which ones didn't have their children. And I know which ones the grandmother raised the children and they didn't raise the children. And you think you gonna be looking like you more of a queen than me? I don't think so. So somebody is shopping for or looking for the pieces of you that could be having little pieces of you, like, you know, the third eye. Somebody could be whatever. They're looking for these things and they're trying to, and they're taking them. But you think that you're smiting me as America or as somebody that you don't like, or you don't like what I say on my channel. That's why I said we're dealing with basics. There's only a few people that's going to understand what I'm talking about on this channel. But this does have something to do with the safety of the nation. That's why it's different. These other people that want to be like philosophical mixed with Diana of Wales or something like this in the background, that y'all must have had something to do with what's going on with Elizabeth, because these people was pissed off about her rejecting Diana of Wales. But the queen, I'm hearing that the queen found out something, and it wasn't just about that little change or whatever like this. It was something else that they found out about this person. Because if you think that Diana is dead, you better think of fuck again. It's just dirty now. Somebody was on drugs or something. It was something else why they got her up out of there. She couldn't handle it. I can. I'm not a Diana. I'm a motherfucking Elizabeth. We different. We different. All right? So somebody was calling false judgment on a situation or something here. So that would be creepy if the government or the police around here know that these people are the ones that could have did something to my original children, and you got them still sitting up in here in this house with me, because this is a different type of case. This ain't no just I'm about to call the police on y'all. You not my husband. You not my daughter. This is something else that's supposed to be handled by some special fucking services, and they are the ones that deal with these actors or these people that come in and out or something like this to put them in their fucking place. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not no fucking runner. All right, we got a warrior out here, okay? Nobody wants to be, but if ain't nobody else gonna be it, I gotta be it for me first. Like, what you think a queen really is? Okay, we got D, warrior. Somebody wants somebody to be out of a warrior energy here. But this is, somebody could also be saying that D or this person is a warrior. What's the difference between a warrior and just a murderer and an attacker? Somebody is fighting for something. A warrior is somebody coming into your village and killing 3 kids in the middle of the night, and you know where they live, and you get on your horses and you go to their town and you let them know that shit ain't happening no more. A killer is somebody that puts somebody on a radar, watch them and stalk them inside of their house and whatever they do and chip them, and then you find out with your gifts that that's what they're doing, and you call them out on your channel or into the public, and then they come and attack you and try to hurt you. That is something else. Do you understand what I'm saying? And in the nation that's letting these people do this stuff, or letting them pluck off these people or whatever this is, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, this is America here. Again, this is this person. Somebody is normally in this pleasant energy here, but they will take out that sword. Look, you're not chasing nobody because you got to worry about these attacks. This is like a man that's naive himself about what he done got you into, what he into, who he around. You know what I'm saying? And he wondering why you acting like this all of a sudden. Stop acting like that. Oh, that's so distasteful. Well, the fact that you're using this equipment or whatever that Yanni, come down here. Okay, the fact that you're using this equipment or whatever like this to harass somebody or something, that's unethical as well. Okay. I'm telling you, this philosophical is not just no regular motherfucker. These is the Wagner group. Bitch, you were part of the Wagner group. And these people talking about, oh, love me. But no, when y'all had the opportunity, you tried to play with me. When that grandfather passed away, which you probably called to hit on him, supposedly when that airplane crashed with the dude from Russia, that supposedly he got that plane crash in the past year, you did that shit so you could be ahead, or just like Shanita had something to do with the death of Elijah Muhammad, the one that wasn't really dead. You had something to do with the death of that man, so because y'all bitches is so jealous of me or something like this, and you want to be the queen so fucking bad. You had something to do with that, so you can take over these programs. But they're supposed to go to me because they don't have nothing to do with you. That's the difference. I ain't never been no fucking drug addict. And so whoever fucking this person, and you thought it was going to look good for you to take a clone of mine and put it on drugs, or to try to act like I was on drugs or lie on me in court. I ain't never been addicted to no drugs. Or alcohol. The only thing I ever been addicted to was tobacco. Period. I wasn't even addicted to sex. I was just having it when I was having it. That's what I'm saying. Somebody trying to say somebody's in a lustful energy. This is somebody that's a fucking lunatic that's watching you, and they don't like you looking at nice looking men online or something, and they're saying you're lustful. I don't even feel nothing between my legs when I look at these men. I just like to look at beautiful people. Shit. Fuck wrong with you? And I don't belong to you. Whoever this is. These are people you think you're going to come here and you're going to buy America. You're going to find yourself having a motherfucking hard time. That's what I'm saying. And this ain't even really like somebody about to purchase you and ravish you outside your house in the middle of the night. You're gonna wake up in a different place. Okay. But this is something else that they're doing here. Okay. We got the Sundance energy. There's no sacrifice in this energy. Okay. Somebody is in there. This could be masculine energy and feminine energy with this warrior-esque energy, and then this strength card. What you doing?
A spider.
Okay. Don't mess with that. You gotta watch her. You do gotta watch her. Okay. But somebody's not crying over you, okay? Don't cry for me, Argentina, okay? Like I said, this could be this person, okay? Like I said, these people could have conspired to, like, end all of the parents or something. I wasn't a part of that. I wasn't at this meeting that y'all had or whatever the fuck you did. I'm going at people as it come. You know, I don't know. I don't have the means that they have to go check back and see what these people did or something like this. Yeah, somebody did something to somebody's son here. Okay, or the sun is in reverse, or somebody's sun is in reverse. This could be a hidden sun, or somebody is not seeing you as the sun. Somebody is not into you; they're not seeing you as the sun. But this could be somebody that's not a son. There's not a God energy, or this is somebody that's saying that they're not into you no more. But you're not their son. But somebody was trying to use your energy, like sun you or something like this. And you're not the son. This person shouldn't have been able to make decisions for you. But this could also be somebody that cared about you at one point in time. You're not their son, but they kind of looked at you like that or something. But you may not know that what the truth that you're speaking could be about this person's group. And they either don't know what's going on underneath their nose, or you was a part of it too. And fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to play with none of these people here. Okay? Yeah, medicine woman, because you could have been an upright healer to these people. And this person and their son is in the wrong. And that's just the bottom fucking line. Somebody is wrong about what they was doing here. Okay? So this could be this brown energy, and then this Lily energy. Because who else did I say that person is? Look, I be saying this. I don't know if they know, or if it's. We know now. If God is saying it, it's time to reveal it. But I don't know if these people know that they spliced with these people's energy. It's just how I see people. These particular types of people. All right? So that person could have been, because Chris Brown was a big, big name. Okay? Was. Still is. Okay? But that's still at a different caliber here. These could be the people that's in the middle or stuck in the middle. This is about positions here. The people in general in the populace that I will be connected to are more up. It's just what it is. And now if these people had access to this information here, and they targeted me just because I was somebody that was going to be higher ranking than them, that's discrimination. That's a problem. Why did it go on for so long? Do you understand what I'm saying? You tried to change denominations with me. You tried to change, and you brought that energy up out of me. You get what I'm saying? That I already rested in all the denominations. I'm an all-seeing energy by now. I done rested in all the so don't try to tell me I don't understand these people's opinions. I don't understand these people's views. I don't understand, because the thing I'm hearing is that my energy as this all energy is heavily connected to high power individuals. Okay? In like a the way that I would think. I lived amongst the lowest, but I also have crossed paths with the people in the middle. You get what I'm saying? I've lived the lifestyle of middle class or something too. You get what I'm saying? So this is something, I don't know, it's something about positions here. And so these people thought that they would take my position and spread it amongst a whole bunch of people and rise up above the throne of God, or above my throne, but they don't have the authority to do so. All right? So like I said, my energy or whatever this is will be, and you're going to have to get the fuck down, or you're going to have to get the fuck out. Because you'd have had enough time to play with my fucking toys. That's like me going to my friend's house or my best friend's or my cousin's house, and her dad is a doctor or something in Hollywood. When I go to her house and we playing with her toys, it's like, yeah, it be lit over here. This bitch got the best toys in the world. But then if I go to my cousin's house in the projects, we probably going to be playing with dollar store Barbies. We probably going to be dealing with dollar store toys or something. It's probably going to be fun too. But you like being at that person's house that have the more toys or the better toys or something. When you little, you not thinking about none of that shit. Oh, girl got better toys and shit. You asked me who house I want to stay at. But then again, when I was younger, yeah, she might got better, but it's kind of snooty, it's kind of stuffy, it's kind of boring over there. Take me to the projects. I'm gonna spend this week this summer. And my mom said, "Oh, you got a week. You know, you're gonna have to stay with one of your grandmas. You're gonna have to pick, or you're gonna have to stay." Sometimes I would pick the projects because it was something about a feeling about being in that atmosphere, more so like you know, a soulful vibe, or more so like real fun. You know, we was kind of free to do whatever. Like we was running out playing, jumping on mattresses and shit. You can go to the icy lady house, go get them fucking ices and stuff like this. Get you with your 25 cent. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. So I always had that part of me where I can be around stiffy people and act cordial, but I can also get around street people and I can be myself, my street self. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Somebody didn't have the right to do something here. Okay. All right. And somebody is lying. They're just cock blocking. Somebody want to still be with you or something like this. Like I said, the person is not moving on. Somebody could have thought that you gave them some disease, or this could be an energy when somebody like, I was away for a week, or I was in some other country for a week when I wasn't watching you. Damn, you went out. But I'm thinking, a man that's thinking like this, motherfucker, you done sit there and watch me for 7 years. How could you believe a bitch that say, oh, she just went out one night? I don't know what these people are doing. You know that, right? These hovering spirits, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know when you check in and out say, oh, the hovering man is not there. Well, let me go out and get some dick real quick. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not even, that's so far-fetched from what I'm even thinking about on a day-to-day basis. So only a fool would have thought, oh, these are women. The reason why we're bringing it up is these are women that are abusing other women by sending men in to violate them, and they want positions of motherly energies or queens or something like this. And I said, you are no queens. You don't care about nothing but you being able to have a sneaky position, to have some type of rights over somebody's life or something like this that you don't fucking care about. It's the bottom fucking line. So if we can catch this woman, you sitting there saying that shit because you jealous about how a man feel about you and a man feel about me or whoever this is that you have violated, and you gonna take your stupid ass to jail. Okay? And this is the thing. A lot of these people is, bitch, this was the people that said that they was in a trap house and on drugs and stuff. So some of these men allow for them to try to make it seem like lie on us about these things or something like this. Because you knew that you had a decision between me and a bitch that was a stripper, that was strung out on drugs for 20 years and just got themselves clean, that can't get themselves together still and get an apartment or something, even if they're making enough money or something like this. You tried it. You tried it, and then you're trying to say, oh, well, you just living there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if this is my fucking house before I step my foot off of it, and if y'all doing some old bullshit here. Because, oh, if this is a town that want people that murder people and take their things or something, and you're going to protect them, and you're not going to protect the innocent people that don't even deal with evil, so we would not be able to recognize it. It would take a little bit more time for us to recognize it and how to protect ourselves from it. Then this is a town that's based off of that, and these type of towns should be burned the fuck down because you had no right. You have no right. You have no right to do what the fuck you're doing. All right? We got the hermit energy here. This could be people that's conflicted on this. Like people know about what they do in these cities or something like this all this time. And you don't want change. But I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one that you're gonna play around with and get away with the shit. Okay? Period. So they trying to say like this is the book or this is the girl from the Lion and the Wolf. Is not. This cousin Tiffany, they could be in the upright or something like this. We also got co energy. Um, maybe there's some hateful friends that's on the team with this person or something like this. And these friends are in reverse. Okay. This could be causing division amongst Americans, then families, schools, whatever's going on is causing some type of disruption here. Okay. And again, I'm getting this person could have act like they did something with you, but at the same time, this person, the person that is the Lion of the Wolf, they was not activated in their gifts. They was not activated in it. This person could have been keeping you hostage or in a certain state of mind so they can use these gifts for them. And they was using it for bad when this person would have been using it for good. So people could have been worried about you coming, and it's the person that you've been sitting up under all this time with a poker face. That's the one that's doing the shit. And then you started attacking the person that came to cleanse it. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. We got death coming to this person and these people anyway. Somebody's trying to straighten up their act. Because say somebody was waiting for you to wake up for 10 or 20 years. While they was behind the scenes working with your family on these spaceships or whatever they was doing, somebody started getting leaked up like, oh, the cousin is kind of, she kind of nice or something. They go out drinking one night. They end up fucking in Boston or something one night, or the Boston Tea Party. That could be also this people dumping out your business. This could be royals that's doing this to me, or so-called royals because they think I really got a chance to sit on the throne. Somebody's doing something here. Okay? And somebody else around here that's working hard, they keeping score about something here. Somebody that's around you acting like, oh, I just go to work all day. I ain't got nothing to do with this. It's all this shit going on in this person's head. Somebody is not just going to work. They're tapped into a frequency here, and they're doing something here with some kind of sport here. All right? We got the Matriarch of Shields energy. This Mystic Tory energy that's in reverse. There's a death coming to this person, these friends, and this cousin. Okay? All right, Moses' daughter. Okay? Now, again, whoever this is that's working and husking at the mill and they got this game going, this person is acting like they innocent here. This person now going to sacrifice all these family members that went against you willingly under the guise that they mad because you hurt their person. But this person had found enough power to try to sit over me and the family members. And this was the strike right there. Because so I'm not going to suffer because y'all failed for some stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm not about to be suffering. Because this person was only going to use y'all stupid ass until he got you out the way so he could stand above all of us. You understand? And you let him strip me or something like this. And you know I couldn't you were supposed to be my eyes and ears for a couple dollars or some shit. So this is somebody that's like, yeah, I'm just at work, working hard, dumping out this stuff or working on cars. But they conspiring all this shit in their head. And this is a sin too. This is a sin here. All right. Now somebody done got to the point where they're going to say, oh, I don't care about you or something. I don't want you back or something like this. You know, the thing is, even if somebody took this deal 20 years ago and they was just trying to keep you calm or something like this. All right. Or they doing this for their family. They want to kill everything in my family or that's around me. These could be enemies around me. Who knows? Except for me or something. But somebody wanted this. They already messing around with somebody else. Probably this Georgia energy. And you know that you experienced something that's kind of like what you is new. You know, it feel kind of good or something over there. And maybe you could do without me. And so you trying to take my whole fucking crown. This is somebody that like took half the crown already. And now they want the whole thing. Or a woman took the whole thing feeling bad about the situation. But you're not connected to her for you to know that. And now this person about to chop this bitch head off willingly. And then take the whole crown for themselves. It's a dirty fucking game. And I ain't playing it. Okay? Somebody is a thief here. And these friends, again, this would be so smooth if this man was doing this because somebody's trying to say, oh, maybe this person said you was cheating. You was cheating. You was. This is a game to these people. Look, you was cheating. You was coming around me and you had a whole thing going on in your head that you did not let me know about, that another bitch knew about. A whole bunch of other people knew about it. I didn't know about it. That's cheating. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's cheating. You had this whole thing going on in your head. Okay, and that you see how you want to go in reverse here? Because somebody trying to say, no, all I was doing is working. Yeah, you stuffed all that information somewhere else. In that cat or something, you did something here. Okay? This person about to be bankrupt with the rest of these people. You're gonna have to come back to me and get and ask for it back. You know, you're not gonna go crawling ahead of me, and I don't want to have to ask nobody for my stuff. It better be free and clear. You understand? The Ace of Cups. It better be free and clear. At this point in time, somebody was stealing something from somebody's womb or something. Even if your stuff was stored in heaven, so it say, "Don't let thieves in heaven." Active thieves, y'all was picking these people in the past 7 years or something or more. You knew they was thieves, and you let them into heaven because what? The Empress's money was probably stored in heaven, right? So you let them in there to steal from the Empress. The womb. You said you took it for some other reason or something. No, somebody was stealing from it. Bankrupt could also mean that there's nothing left. When you go to heaven or you get lifted up, you're not going to be able to have a baby, or you're not going to have something left, or something is, I don't know. I don't know what this is here, because I'm pretty sure these people can regenerate somebody. They can grow a new womb for somebody. I don't know what they could do at this point, but somebody shouldn't have done this shit. Not somebody thought nobody was going to pay attention to what you said or something. You could have said one thing and somebody went and checked something and said, "Oh, damn, this person is telling the truth about that," or something like this. Okay. Everybody trying to get out and act like they didn't have nothing to they trying to act like they didn't have nothing to do with this. And I can't see clearly with this bullshit going on. You got to go and get them out the way. Okay? This thief was trying to stage a coup or something here. Or this person didn't have nothing to do with this coup, but they did steal something from someone. All right? And this person is not unbothered anymore. They thought they had all the power, all the means, all the something here. Mina means, all right, and now somebody don't want you back because they didn't fail for another person, and the way that you gonna know that they did is because if you mention this person, they could even have a baby with this person. If you mention this person, somebody gonna start heralding like these insults. "Oh, I don't want you back. I'm not chasing you no more." That's how you're gonna know that the person is fucking somebody on their team, because I think that these people were not supposed to have these girlfriends and boyfriends on these teams, or they can get kicked off. There's a reason why there's supposed to be order. There's a reason why these things are said. Because when you have that much power, or you have this much influence, when you have these machines and stuff like this, do you understand what I'm saying? You can really ruin. These are weapons of mass destruction. You can really ruin somebody's life. Somebody could be enjoying someone in these little teams that you put together, and then they say, "Oh, I don't want him to go back to his wife. What can I do to ruin this?" People can die. People have died. These people are killers. People have fucking died here. I'm telling you, this just flipped over my hand too. Somebody don't want this tower. Somebody, "I don't want you back. I'm not unbothered. You scared." And there is a tower coming for these people here. Okay? Whoever this is, they're going to try to make it seem like you just trying to give me a tower because I don't want you. I don't know who want me and who don't. I don't even know who we talking about right now. This could be somebody that I would never go out with or something in a day in my fucking life. That's what I'm saying. We're not the same. We're not on the same thing. We got the medicine wheel. Somebody could be also unhealthy. I'm telling you, something happened to somebody. Or they could be mentally insane, or their memories is gone. They think you a stranger or something. Something is not right about this person that don't want you. Somebody did something to this person, even brought a tower. Somebody could have hurt this person, beat the shit out this person or something. And now this person like, "No, I don't want you back." But you could feel them still loving you and reaching out to you, but they can't say that in public. Somebody's like, "No." A matriarch of pipes or a mother energy is in. This could be young money energy. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. Okay, because somebody was flying around. This could be Birdman energy. Somebody was flying around this person's energy, taking shit from this person, the other family members, and leaving this person groping in noonday. And this was the wrong one. This is the most valuable player. This is the one that's the richest one right now. And you dispersed it amongst these team players or these family members or whatever this is. All right, and this could be ruined. Somebody could have got hurt. I'm telling you, somebody got beat up or hurt or stabbed or shot or something like this. And they got warned to not talk to you or something like this. This person could be dealing with the world card in reverse. This is why it happened here. Or we're hearing the end of the world. Okay. And I'm hearing want bow in reverse. This person don't want to be with, this person do not want to be with Mystic Beauty. Even if you stole those ideas off of me and used them for a business, that person do not want to be with you. You're not the world card energy, but you had something happen to this man, or you had this person harmed or something like this, because this person don't want you. You try to make me look bad or embarrass me or mock me or put a coup against me, and this person still want me, not you. You try to prove that you could be more savvy and make more money or something by stopping mine. It's not you, boo. And that's what I'm saying about these bitches. Don't even think about coming back my way. Don't even think about playing in my way. You're getting back. You are the child that been um producing. These are the people, the runners for like the British. So I don't know if they know what these people is doing or not. This is another reason why y'all better sit down too, talking to me. You better sit down too, talking to me. Chief of Pipes, this is like a rapper or like a top rapper or something that's in reverse with this woman. Okay? With this world card energy. Somebody, whoever's fucking Mystic Beauty, okay, not so beauty. Let's change the names up on here. Whoever, and your dad is in law, yes. Yeah, he kind of looked like Martin Luther King too. Okay? Your dad is in politics. Okay? Your dad is in, the people that's in politics that know who Mystic Beauty is, that know who in these secret societies, go to put it up on your little fucking register or your computer and see who the dad is. The dad is a politician too. You understand what I'm saying? Don't play with me. And if has something to do with the child energy here, this is whoever took me from the fucking, it's like a family that's like a Rothschild or something like this. You the one that kidnapped me from whatever this family in a past life or something like this. Okay? And this is about something about a mockery here that was made. All right? You produced me in a womb or something like this. Yes, you did. Okay? So don't play with me because I seen what I seen. All right? You're the kidnapper or something like this or whatever this is in confirmation. All right? You're that thing that Genesis is talking about in their music. All right? But before me, there is no other. Okay? So we got somebody going to be somebody could feel alone in a situation or something like this here. Okay, they're with an obsessive lover that's pulling a gun out on them, and this person don't want to be alone, or they don't want to be in a situation where they feel alone or something anymore. Okay, somebody don't want something from you or don't want something here. Okay, and we got imagining something. So this person could have got somebody sick or something too. They deserve to be in jail. They could have did it on purpose so the person can't come back towards you or me or whoever this is. With oh, hold on, let's see who else is here. Okay. We got the the Maiden of Vassals, my queen's eye. Okay, because y'all still repping that old shit that was not legit, that Evelyn shit. That was never the queen. She was never the one. Just like the same way Kendra or Kiki Pitts is not my dad's child. You more than likely you Ibram something's child. And the reason why y'all was able to pack a punch and build that military or that militia that's over here in the Americas in hiding in fucking Madison and all these other places that y'all probably at is because y'all already did something and kidnapped or you killed the father, my father, probably when you was staying in his apartment over there on Jackson, and then y'all went and took the money and put it in there and y'all whipped these people into shape. Okay? I mean, this is what the fuck it is. You went from these two people, which is probably not the ones that is the dad's child. Ugh. I mean, get the fuck. That's why I said with Juvenile, back that shit up. All this energy over here. This is, and then with this energy over here with Young Money, that's what that is. Now, there's a chance that Birdman could be the younger version of my dad, or they could be from the same tribe or something like this. This is, you get what I'm saying? Somebody trying to step on my fucking toes or something. And you want to come back or something like this or whatever this is. This unbreak my heart type shit. It is not going on here. I'm not caring about any of these people here. Do you see what I'm saying? What the fuck you did to my life, or you allow people? I don't like dealing with people. That's why I choose wisely who I actually hang out with and partner with and things like this. And you took my choice away from me. All right? And I'm not gonna fucking play with these people, man. Now somebody is getting rid of all of these people that was around somebody or something like this. Here. Yeah, we got a scout in reverse. That's why I said somebody been finding my pieces and then keeping them for themselves. You cursed motherfucking bastard. Hold on one second. Hold on.